lighting is trash. Step it up. I'm such like a, what do you call it, stickler for things looking like organized to some degree. That would have bugged the heck out of me. If I went back in the playback, it was like some of my cover was up. I would have lost my mind. I would have lost my mind. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Real Talk with BX Beast Boy. This is my podcast. And we just gonna kick it and have some conversations. I'm gonna show you a few things, talk about a few things. I don't know, man. Lately I don't mean to say I don't know about my podcast, but lately I've been thinking a lot about motivation. I've never needed an extra boost of motivation. My problem has always been because of my motivation, I've always been too hard on myself. So I've been really contemplating that a lot lately. Like, am I just going too hard? Right? Do I need to like ease up? Do I put out too much content? Too many videos dropping? Right? Is that what's going on? It's a whole bunch of stuff that I contemplate on a regular basis. And I don't really see it as a negative. It's just me trying to be a better version of myself. You should always try to be the best version of yourself. Never trying to be someone else. But what? Or what? How does that benefit you? It don't. Especially when people are playing a comparison game. So-and-so's doing this amount or has this much or anything of that nature. It's only going to lead to depression. Right? You're always going to feel like you need to do more. Now, my motivation is not really like based on other people's success in any way, shape, or form. It's more so a comparison to myself. And because I want to always be better, I go hard, bro. And sometimes I go way too far and way too hard. And sometimes it's beneficial. Sometimes I end up tired, falling asleep, random periods, right? Now I'm trying to do more like sleep streams. I don't know why I did that. There's sleep streams. But if you don't know, that's when you go to sleep and stream yourself doing such. You'll probably catch me doing that on a playback. You go to my VXB Play Live channel. I'm doing live streams on my main channel for my podcasts and shows, or I should say maybe a live format. But on my live stream channel, that's where you really could get all of that, all the live content. I'm just doing random stuff, having random conversations, playing video games, etc., etc. But yeah, I've been pondering, have I been going too hard? Am I over motivated? Right? And hustle culture is a thing. I do think that sometimes people can eventually go into the deep end on that and not really focus on their loved ones. One of the biggest, I'm not going to say mistakes, but one of the biggest lessons I've learned throughout life is that you got to really show love and pay attention and value the things that are important. And the people that you care about are some of those things. So when you're so focused on the grind and trying to just be all in it and focus on your goals or whatever, sometimes you can disregard those things that are also important. Family, friends, a whole plethora of things. But us as humans, sometimes we don't think about that until it's too late. Till you're reflecting on life all over again, like the Inside Number 9 episode. I mentioned Inside Number 9 and immediately just started getting creeped out. It's a good show. I highly recommend it. But that's just some of the thoughts that I was thinking of, man. How are you guys doing? I hope your day is going good. If you're watching this in the morning, good morning. If you're watching this at night, good night, afternoon, you know what I mean. I'm going to just start naming holidays. I'm watching this on Christmas. You could be binging. You could be binging my content. A lot of people are like, hey, man, we only seeing from episode 200 and up. Where's the other episodes? More than likely on my Patreon. say more than likely because I'm not sure if every episode of my podcast is on there up until 200. Because some were probably on memberships or whatever. But I'm gonna do my best to go crazy with these new ones and give you some good, dope content. You know what I mean? Some good original content at that, right? I do reactions, but I want to try to ease up on how much I react. I get a lot of crazy comments sometimes. Damn, I might start putting them on the screen and reading them just to be petty. And I'm not gonna do that. If you're a fan, you're a fan. You probably ain't gonna be a fan for long if I don't do the reactions the way that certain people want to see them. But I gotta start putting myself out there more. Right? Gotta start putting myself out there more. You just watched a podcast clip. Oh yeah, I got a podcast. Real Talk with BXB. Real Talk with BXB's boy. You can. I did that on purpose. Check that out. The link should be in the description. It's a good experience. Trust me. Don't be judging me.